Ben Simmons is coming home, and he could finally be returning to the NBA. The last time we saw Ben Simmons was in 2025, where he was basically useless for the Clippers. But now with all the tension on the 76ers, Ben Simmons could go back to the team that drafted him #1 overall. We all know LeBron is a huge fan of Ben Simmons, so getting him for the minimum contract to literally be like the 12th player off the bench, that would be an absolute steal for the 76ers. And remember, Rich Paul is Ben's agent. This is not out of the picture.
LeBron James has officially arrived in Philadelphia, and the rumors surrounding his move are already going completely off the rails. Now, an unexpected push to bring Ben Simmons back to the 76ers has fans seriously questioning what is happening behind the scenes. The NBA is suddenly watching a bizarre campaign to reopen a locker room door that most people thought had been permanently slammed shut. So here's the big question. Would bringing Ben Simmons back to Philadelphia on a veteran minimum contract actually be a smart depth move for this new-look team? Or could it turn into a complete locker room disaster? Let me know what you think in the comments below. At this point, the modern NBA has basically become reality television, and the summer of 2026 is proving it once again. Just when it seemed like the off-season chaos had reached its limit after LeBron James rejected both the Los Angeles Lakers and Cleveland Cavaliers to sign a 2-year veteran minimum deal with the Philadelphia 76ers, another shocking storyline has suddenly entered the picture. And somehow, it is already turning Philadelphia into a full-blown basketball circus. Let's take a look at how quickly this entire story has exploded. The second LeBron James decided to take his talents to Philadelphia, the reaction across the sports world was absolutely massive. Even WNBA superstar Caitlin Clark reacted to the news during a media press conference. She appeared genuinely stunned and admitted that she would now have to watch a lot more 76ers games with the King officially coming to Pennsylvania.
No way! I just pitched him for the Pacers. It didn't get to him fast enough. The 76ers. Wow. Wow. Selfishly, I wanted the Warriors because Steph and Bron would have been absolutely insane together, but they have some serious talent on the 76ers. Arguably, maybe one of the favorites in the East now with the Knicks and then obviously my Pacers, but wow. I thought he was either going to go Miami or Cleveland, so that's really shocking, but I'll be watching more 76ers games, and, obviously I'm a big fan of Bron, so no matter where he was going to go, I was going to probably cheer for that team and root for them, so I'm going to go wait for the NBA schedule to come out and make sure I have my tickets reserved for when the 76ers come play the Pacers, because those are always hard to get, but happy for him.
That is exactly the kind of instant worldwide attention the Philadelphia front office desperately wanted, and somehow they managed to get it almost overnight. But, as we've seen time and time again whenever a star-studded super team comes together, the reaction from fans and the public was anything but unanimous. While some people were excited about the possibilities, others immediately started questioning whether stacking so much star power together would actually work.
As I sit here on the toilet, this is what I come across. This don't look right. I'm sorry. Like, who is this? Got your beard on and looking like Freeway, going like Philly. What? I know Savannah didn't approve this. Nobody approves going to Philly. Adam Silver, does he not know them little ass statues they made? You see that little ass statue they did for Allen Iverson, about a little ass LeBron James? What is? Yeah, brother.
Former NBA guard Gilbert Arenas wasted no time reacting to the signing, immediately jumping online to make fun of the situation. He jokingly suggested there was absolutely no way Savannah James had actually approved LeBron moving to Philadelphia's freezing weather, basically implying that nobody inside LeBron's household could have seriously signed off on such a random destination. It was clearly meant to be entertaining, but the joke also captured the reaction of many longtime NBA fans who felt LeBron's latest roster move came completely out of nowhere. Then there was his new superstar teammate, Jaylen Brown, who had already landed in Philadelphia earlier that summer following a massive trade from the Boston Celtics. Brown's response to LeBron joining the team was incredibly brief and professional. Instead of giving some long emotional statement, he simply posted the franchise's new marketing hashtag on social media and moved on. That reaction made it pretty clear that Brown is focused on business and ready to get to work. Meanwhile, guard Anfernee Simons reacted to the news in a completely different way. He told reporters that he woke up, checked his phone, and initially thought the LeBron headline had to be some kind of AI-generated joke. He actually had to verify the reports before realizing that LeBron James was genuinely going to be his new teammate. So, you had several different basketball personalities reacting to the exact same breaking news story in completely different ways. But one reaction in particular completely changed the conversation and sent NBA group chats into overdrive. And surprisingly, it came from a former teammate who isn't even currently on the Philadelphia roster. Dwight Howard saw the massive attention surrounding LeBron's arrival and decided to use the moment to launch an unapologetic campaign for another controversial name. Howard posted a throwback picture of himself alongside Ben Simmons from their days together in Philadelphia, essentially testing the waters by publicly asking the 76ers to bring Simmons back to the franchise.
Player just become that. Since then, the Sixers shipped out Paul George and 4 picks for Jaylen Brown. Then LeBron James signed for $8 million total. If this core can stay healthy, they can legitimately win a championship. But that's the problem. Joel Embiid has had one of the most injury-riddled careers in NBA history. And if he goes down, there is a huge hole at the backup center position. Now, we're giving away copies of GTA 6 to multiple followers of this page, but let me know what you think in the...
That one social media post immediately sent the basketball world into a frenzy because Ben Simmons has practically disappeared from the NBA spotlight. After missing the entire 2025-26 regular season while focusing on his physical recovery, Simmons has recently made it clear that he is looking for another NBA opportunity, but only under the right circumstances. And interestingly enough, the Philadelphia 76ers and Miami Heat quickly emerged as two teams reportedly viewed as potential destinations for him. So when Dwight Howard publicly connected a possible Simmons comeback with LeBron James joining Philadelphia, it suddenly didn't seem like some random idea thrown out on social media. Instead, it started to feel like there could be an actual behind-the-scenes effort to make a reunion happen, and surprisingly, there may be more basketball logic behind it than people initially realized. This isn't just another ordinary off-season reunion rumor. The connection between LeBron James and Ben Simmons goes much deeper than simply being two players who competed against each other on NBA courts.
What kind of growth have you seen in Ben from the start of the season to now this game? For the first time you played him to now?
I think the best teacher in life is experience. And he's, every game he's experiencing more and more, learning the game. Obviously, they're, coaching him the right way, coaching to his strengths. And, he's a student of the game. Obviously, I know that probably more than you guys. I've been around him. Much more even in the city. So he's a student of the game, wants to be great, and he's definitely showcasing it.
Early in Ben Simmons' career, when many people were calling him the next generation of NBA superstar, LeBron James was paying extremely close attention to his development. The two even trained together during intense off-season workouts, giving LeBron a first-hand look at Simmons' abilities and potential. They were also represented by the same agency, Rich Paul's Clutch Sports, which brought them even closer behind the scenes. LeBron frequently spoke highly of the young Simmons, often sounding more like an experienced mentor than simply another player watching from the sidelines. He clearly recognized Simmons' incredible physical gifts and believed the young star had the potential to become something truly special.
All set. $50,000. Hey,
LeBron James' move to Philadelphia instantly reignited rumors about a Ben Simmons return. And this time, the speculation actually has some history behind it. LeBron and Simmons have shared a strong professional connection for years. They trained together, worked with Rich Paul, and LeBron mentored the young star. But Philadelphia's current roster makes the situation even more interesting. The Sixers completely rebuilt their team around superstar talent this offseason. Their core now features Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Jaylen Brown, LeBron James, and Joel Embiid. On paper, that lineup has enough firepower to become a serious championship threat. But there is still one major weakness: frontcourt depth behind Embiid. Keeping Embiid healthy throughout the season will be absolutely critical. That's where a healthy and motivated Ben Simmons could potentially help. Philadelphia also has financial flexibility because LeBron accepted a veteran minimum contract. That could make a minimum deal for Simmons possible despite the team's salary situation. So this rumor isn't simply about LeBron joining a new team. His arrival may have opened a door that Philadelphia once wanted permanently closed. To understand that door, you have to remember Simmons' incredible early career. He entered the NBA as the first overall pick in the 2016 draft. After missing his first season, Simmons immediately looked like a future superstar. He won Rookie of the Year and became a 3-time All-Star. He also earned 2 All-Defensive first-team selections. Before his injuries, Simmons was an elite defensive and transition player. Philadelphia believed in him so much that they gave him a massive max extension. LeBron was also closely involved in Simmons' development during that period. Both were represented by Rich Paul's Clutch Sports. Later, Simmons left Clutch and his career entered a dramatic decline. He forced his way out of Philadelphia and eventually landed in Brooklyn. Injuries and confidence issues completely disrupted his career. Now Simmons has returned to Clutch Sports and is once again connected to LeBron. That connection makes a Philadelphia reunion far more intriguing. The door is open, and LeBron's arrival could be the key to bringing Ben Simmons back.